Hey, what's going on? My name is Jeremy. Welcome to the video, welcome to the channel. And today we're going to be unboxing the PlayStation 5. It is still so fresh you can smell customs on it. The front looks like this. The side looks like this. The other side looks like this. The back of the box looks like this, and it says a whole bunch of things like lightning speed, it goes really fast. You know, harness the power of a custom CPU and SSD with integrated I/O that can rewrite the rules of what a PlayStation console can do. So why the big deal about the PlayStation 5? Why has it got everybody so excited? Isn't it just another bigger and better console? Yes, it is a bigger and better console, but the thing about video game consoles is it takes years for the next upgrade to come up. And that's why this baby is not going to be overtaken anytime soon. Well, the quick rundown of it is, first, it's next gen. That means it is more powerful than the previous PlayStation 4, but that's a given. And now with the PlayStation 5, it has a custom GPU, CPU, and SSD with an integrated I/O. So they are promising that you would be able to have almost minimal loading time. Like, you won't even feel it when you play your games, which is a big deal, which is something that I look forward to experiencing myself. Another thing is that it also has 4K TV gaming and has HDR technology attached, so you can get the best out of your display, and it really will spoil you. How do we do this? It's so big. Let her down gently. There we go. That's it. That's what's inside. The bunch of things. Let's pull things out one by one. First up, ooh! We start off with the big one. This is the DualSense controller. They're not calling it the DualShock anymore. It's the DualSense controller. And I'll show this to you in a bit. We'll put this aside. The instruction manuals. Important, but nobody reads them. Plugs. These are the thingamaboobies. Okay, so let's have a look. HDMI cables, USB Type-C cable for your controller. This goes into the power. This is the base for the PlayStation. But now let's have a look at one of the highlights. The DualSense controller. So first impressions on the controller as I'm playing and I'm holding and I'm touching it, it feels bigger. Like there's more to hold. It's a little bit more chunky, and chunky in a good way. The D-pad and the buttons feel a little bit smooshier. And smooshier isn't necessarily a bad thing. You gotta see how it performs in-game, so I'm not going to judge. So one of the things about the new controller is that it features haptic feedback, which allows you to feel varying responses to your actions in-game, which is pretty cool. Can't wait to see how that feels like. And also, these triggers are now dynamic triggers. And the way it works in-game is that you will feel different levels of resistance or feedback from your button presses depending on what you're doing in-game. The way I've heard it described is if you were pulling an arrow, it will feel very different from shooting a gun, even though you were pressing the same button. There would be different levels of resistance. And the idea is that you would be a lot more immersed in the game. One of the little bits of trivia that I love about this controller though, is that there is a texture to the controller. And if you were to look really closely, like really closely, you would see that the texture is made up of the triangle, square, circle, and X symbols. And it's really tiny. Like at this point, at this range, in this light, I'm looking at it and I can't see it. Even if I go closer, I feel like I'm gonna get cross-eyed. That's the brand new DualSense controller. Oh, there it is. Oh my God, it's so big. Just put it like that. We lift this off, bring this down, cradling it like a baby. Oh my God. There you have it. The PlayStation 5. It is huge. It is, and it is not light. Let's go through it, shall we? The front plate with a very classy PlayStation logo on it. On the front, you've got some USB ports. On the bottom, you've got the power button and your eject button. Very beautiful. It just looks so sleek. And then on this other side, it's just a plain face. There isn't anything there. And on the back, you have your vents. Now, of course, the PlayStation does come in two different variants. There are two versions. One is a disc version. This is the one that has the disc. It comes with a disc drive for you to buy games and slot it in and all that. And the other is a digital version that has no drive, no disc drive, and you have to get all of your games just from the PlayStation Store. I guess that's it. This is the PlayStation unboxing. Now that we've opened up the package and showed you what's inside, there really is only one more thing left to do. Plug it in. Okay, so we're in my living room now. That's if you couldn't tell. And we're gonna be getting ready to fire up the PlayStation, baby. My PlayStation 4 is still in the back, but I just had to like plug everything in, so don't mind the cables. Are we ready to turn it on? Let's go.
To the console with the USB cable and press the connector.
It's alive! It's alive! Are we ready? We ready to do some playing? Astro's Playroom. This experience is created to show you some of the cool tricks possible with DualSense wireless controller. Ready to join Astro? Yes, let's dive in. Let's go. Ooh, the rumble feels different. As I pull the trigger halfway down, like there's resistance and it kicks back. That's so cool. That is so cool. I feel it. This feels so good. It really feels amazing. What is going on? Like, I am so impressed. So at this point, I'm walking in the mud and it really does feel like the controller responds to the texture of the ground. It is so strange. And it's so interesting at the same time. It's so cool. So amazing. Where do I even begin? This new controller, man, I love it. It is so good. Like the resistance that happens when you hit the trigger buttons, that haptic feedback, the way that the controller rumbles, it's at certain points in the games, it really did feel like there was weight being distributed from the left to the right side of the controller, and it's quite special, huh? And I think after like a couple of months, maybe a year or two, we'll take this functionality for granted, but right now it really does feel so special, so nice. Oh, I swear this PlayStation! Oh, it's so good! Oh! Well, I guess that's it for the video. Thanks so much for watching. Please leave a comment, leave a subscribe, leave a like, share it with your friends, and let me know. Are you gonna get that PlayStation? The PS5, baby? Are you gonna join the party and get one? Yeah. Okay, until the next time I see you, take it easy. Bye-bye. December 11th is the day that Malaysia gets the PlayStation 5. So beautiful.